Good afternoon, everybody. This is Richie coming at you from the historic Blick Plantation. It is Wednesday, July 31st, 2024, and we've been here at the house working today, um, moving a few pieces of furniture in. I'll post about that later. But joining me right now is my youngest. Her name is Lillie. I think everybody's met her before. She's been in some of the pictures from the first day, but I don't think she's been in a video with us here before. So we want to welcome Lillie. I asked her to be on because I just want her opinion, her youthful opinion on a couple things. But do you want to say hello to everybody first?
Hi.
As you can see, Lillie's sitting in a wingback chair that was donated to us by Wellborn Manor in Middleburg, Virginia, and I'm sitting in a gooseneck rocker that was my grandfather's, George Richard Blick, not the one who's buried out back. He is my father's father who's buried in Emporia, but this is his old rocking chair, and we have a twin to it that's got different fabric on it, but my son uses it at home for his gaming chair because they are rocking chairs, that's for sure, but they're all 20th century, but nonetheless, they're available and they give us some seating for right now until we can find more period appropriate stuff later. But anyway, Lillie, what is your favorite part about this plantation house property?
I like the fact that it's in the middle of nowhere.
Oh yeah?
I guess the quilts are pretty cool.
Oh, you like the quilts?
Yeah, that's like design.
Mm-hmm. Add some color too.
Yeah.
What else? Well, you're the one who figured out that this year was the 400th anniversary of our ancestor immigrating to Jamestown.
Yeah.
400 years ago this year. Um, and of course, this is just going off internet data, so we haven't verified any of this stuff through other means, but because some information looks like 1622, some look like 1624, so I'm not quite sure. But his cousin could have, Richard Kingsmill could have came over. But good job on figuring that out because I had no idea. I just didn't realize 400 years. And how does that make you feel to know that your family, at least this line of your family, has been here that long in America?
Makes me feel old.
Yeah, colonial America at that. Makes you feel old. Yeah. But as I said, today we got a little bit of work done. What did you think about the vulture?
No thanks.
No thanks. She hasn't seen the adults in person yet. You weren't here anytime they were present, I don't think. And they're not across the street at the barn, which is where I think they reside. But we can say that the vulture in the attic is gone because Spencer went in the attic today. Spencer's in the background. Say hi, Spencer.
Hello, everybody.
He didn't want to be on camera. We're hot and sweaty. It's very, very humid in the house. We've got to deal with that as we put furniture in here, the humidity issues. So we may have to get a solar powered dehumidifier or something in here. But anyway, so no vulture in the attic. It was completely clear other than wasp nest. So Spencer could not put the tarps up on the inside of the gable ends, which is our temporary fix solution to weather getting in. But he couldn't put those up because there's a big wasp nest right where he needs to be. So he said, nope, I'm not doing that today. So we got to get some bee spray and get that nest out of there. It's not that big, but we don't need to have them attacking when you're up there straddling floor joists, do we, Spencer?
Not at all.
We found Snowball out back today. Snowball is, I'll post a picture and a quick video about that later. Snowball's one of the baby vultures, the one that jumped, tried to take early flight. We didn't know that there was a vulture up there. I didn't know if it was an owl or what it was. We could tell that it was a bird, and we could hear hissing, but we didn't even know that vultures hissed. But when that baby vulture or juvenile vulture tried to take flight and dropped all the way down to the main level, and we had to shoo it out. We had to shoo it outside, and then it went through the hole that my leg went through in the porch floor, which was some drama. And then when I went outside and went around, it was gone. Well, come to find out, it had went around the front of the house, down the side of the house, and into the back of the house, and went into the cellar. One of the old wooden cellar vents is partially missing on about half of it. Well, pretty much the whole thing's gone now. But anyway, he's taken up residence in the cellar vent. And she appears to be doing well. Lost all of its white fluffy feathers, so all that's there now is black. But it seemed to be eating really well and comfortable. So I guess the parents are still around, or maybe it's on its own now. I don't know. We didn't see the parents at all. And the second one, the sibling that was up in the attic, is nowhere to be found. But there's some extra boards that are missing off the side of the house, and they're not laying on the ground. We don't know what happened to those boards, but it's created huge holes up in the gable ends. I'll post pictures of that later too. But we definitely have to get that covered quickly, because if not, it's going to get in here and start damaging the interior walls of the house even more than what they're damaged. But also, our neighbor Ron gave us a beautiful old dresser they got from an auction, and it's the veneer on it is coming apart, but it's perfectly fine for this house, and it appears to be, in my opinion, to be late 1800s, early 1900s. But I'll post a picture about that as well. And it has 6 glass knobs on it that are large, and then it has 4 glass knobs that are small. So we're going to do the black light test on the knobs and see if they glow. We've learned that on TikTok that some of those knobs will glow purple and some will glow lime green. So we'll see if we'll do a video on that and see what colors we come up with. But I don't have a black light anymore that will do it. I need to buy another one. We use them for testing the air conditioning systems in our vehicles and stuff. So looking for leaks, you put a dye in the system and use the black light to identify where a leak is coming from. So anyway, we did a little bit of cleaning in here today too, sweeping in the fireplace room. And Spencer got in there and shoveled out the vulture vomit. And Ginger got so excited she had an accident in the floor, so we had to sweep that up. And yes, she's here. She's been really quiet right now. I don't know where she went. Under the bed. She loves going in there under the bed for some reason. So
It's cool and there's no flies.
yeah, she does not do flies and stuff well. So anyway, we are going to sign off for now, but thank you for tagging along, and we appreciate everybody's love and support on this venture with us. And we hope to have some gravel put in sooner than later, and so we can get people back here to the house and do. I'm really looking forward to a Descendants Day.